Mrs. Vermont was set on destroying the evidence that is in that locker. We can safely say she is not a grieving widow seeking to convict her husband's murderer.
Do you think she killed him herself?
Oh, most certainly. Which means Mr. Fine is innocent.
See? I should have just given the key to his men in the first place, and this would all be over.
And we wouldn't have nearly been shot dead in the alley.
Now what do we do?
This is a good question. Let us entertain the scenarios available to us. Scenario 1, we return to the station in an attempt to retrieve the evidence from the locker. The men with yesterday's newspapers see us, recognize us, kidnap us, and take the key. Mrs. Vermont destroys the evidence and goes unpunished for the murder of her husband.
They'll also kill us.
Yes, I lied to that part. We will surely be killed. Scenario 2, you deliver the key to Mr. Fine's men. They take it to the station where the men with yesterday's newspapers see them. If Fine's men come out alive, they will likely believe you led them into this trap and thereafter seek to kill you. If they don't come out alive, Mr. Fine himself will have to think that Rankins, you, was in league with Mrs. Vermont and led his men to their deaths. Whatever the outcome, you will likely be killed. Scenario 3, we deliver the key to Mrs. Vermont. She goes free, and Mr. Fine's men seek you out and kill you. Scenario 4, you mail the key to Detective Murdoch with a note explaining its relevance. He takes it to the station where the men with yesterday's newspapers see him and alert Mrs. Vermont, allowing her a chance to flee. Meanwhile, Mr. Fine's men seek you out and kill you.
None of these scenarios sound good.
There remains scenario 5, in which you deliver the key to the detective and the inspector in person. You explain everything. They deploy constables to protect you indefinitely while they retrieve the evidence and attempt to prosecute Mrs. Vermont, her men, and perhaps even Mr. Fine's men who did, what the hell? After all, assault you.
And the inspector learns everything. You go to jail. I'll lose my job.
But not your life.
You don't understand. I wasn't delivering parcels because I wanted the money. I needed it. Our house was a gift from Rupert and Lucinda, but we can't afford it. If I lose my job, we'll be out in less than a month.
As imperfect as it may be, it's the only scenario that results in anything other than you or both of us getting killed.
I can't face the inspector. You do it.
I'd very much rather not. It's your predicament.
And one I would have been out of if your stupid morals hadn't have stopped me from giving the key to this man as soon as we found it.
We never would have found the key if I hadn't stolen the check from the pawnbroker whose ire caused me to topple arse over tip into your automobile.
Heads, it's me. Tails, it's you.